This is the TV News, the industry's only daily video report, brought to you by American Ingenuity TV. For all of your electronic marketing and creative needs, American Ingenuity TV is simply the solution.
Welcome to the TVNews.TV for Thursday, May 20th. And we begin with what could be a major shot in the arm for the Comcast-NBCU Joint Venture approval process, courtesy of a jointly drafted letter to FCC boss Julius Genachowski from House Telecommunications Subcommittee member Mike Doyle and former subcommittee chairman Fred Upton. The letter urges the feds to keep to the 180-day review timeline and not forestall the approval process of the Cabletown, with a K, the Comcast-NBCU Joint Venture, saying, quote, "This transaction represents opportunities that will launch the communications, information, and technology industry into a new era of competition, creativity, and innovation." No reaction yet from the FCC chairman. Spoiler alert! Well, kind of. David Letterman and an unidentified Lost fan had some good fun previewing the upcoming Lost series finale, expected to be watched by the majority of the free world this Sunday night. Have a look.
Do you like the show Lost? Are you kind of looking forward to the final episode? Because the show has been chaotic. I think we'll have to agree that it's been bizarre and chaotic. First, they land on an island. They don't know where they are. There's a hatch. They open the hatch, and that big fat guy comes out. And then there was the smoke monster. So now, on the season finale of Lost, we're going to find out exactly what has been going on. Frankly, I don't think people care. Matter of fact, here, take a look. See if this guy cares. You think he cares?
Honestly, I stopped watching in season 3.
You remember the Heidi game, right? It's been 42 years since NBC bailed on a Raiders-Jets game for a primetime presentation of the made-for-TV movie Heidi, and then all hell broke loose in the game after NBC had already broken away from the game. Well, now cycling fans are calling the Stage 3 of the Amgen Tour of California the Heidi Race. Here's why. Versus broke away from the live coverage with but 1 mile to go in the cycling race, switching to an NHL Stanley Cup playoff pregame show. And cycling fans are blasting Versus on their own feedback site, calling it rank abuse of loyal fans of cycling and loyal fans of Versus. And even the most recognized cycler on the planet, Lance Armstrong, weighed in on Twitter, and I quote, "Who's the dumbass at Versus TV that cut the Amgen Tour of Cali coverage with 1 mile to go for pregame hockey?" Unquote. And it gets worse, as this not-so-glowing endorsement of Versus by Mr. Armstrong went out to over 2.5 million Lance Armstrong followers. Ouch! Now, admittedly, back-to-back live sports events can be a tricky business, but the Heidi game was a painful lesson to anyone in sports TV that you stay with the current event and let those coming in for the next live event know that you'll be with them in a moment or two. This is a lesson that appears was not learned by Versus decision makers. Let's hope that now this lesson has been well learned.
Sales, Marketing, and Trends is brought to you by Way Out There. Now's your chance to get the Tonight Show of the paranormal. That's Way Out There.
To effectively identify this new trend in TV, we need a short history lesson. AM radio, once a diverse powerhouse, became broad-based, and listeners flocked to the narrowcasting offered by FM radio. Remember? Then FM became homogenized, and listeners have now bailed to satellite radio for narrowcasting. Broadcast TV was born broad-based, and when cable offered narrowcasting choice, viewers left broadcasting in droves. Now the magic word in cable seems to be broad-based. Every network wants to be everything to everyone. Movies on the Weather Channel, anything but music on MTV. There's no real learning on the Learning Channel. They had to change over to TLC. Well, you get the idea. And now, because of this self-inflicted homogenization, we're seeing the very beginnings of a new trend in TV, and that's online narrowcasting. Want anime TV? Okay, you've got it online. You want a pet network? It's online. You want a cooking network for men? It's online. How about single secondary sports TV channels like Sail TV and Lacrosse TV? They're all online. Even classic TV is being carved up online. Now there's Good TV, which aggregates and augments only TV from the sensational 60s. And we expect this trend to explode in the coming year. Many years ago, we used to laugh and kid around at Turner Broadcasting and say that soon we'd have the left-handed golfing channel. Well, you know what? I bet we will. And you can bet the mortgage that it will be narrowcasted online.
Future events and opportunities brought to you by Dude Walker. Get the best voice. Get the best price. Get Dude at dudewalker.com.
Combridges.com invites you to a free webinar featuring the TVNews.TV's new media, new marketing expert, John Leland. John's What Every Business Needs to Know About Internet Marketing free webinar happens next Thursday, May 27th. To register, head on over to combridges.com/blog. It's a great time to become a sponsor of the TV News, as viewing has surged. To get started, click right here at the TVNews.TV website or drop us an email at advertise@thetvnews.tv. And that's about it for today's edition of the TV News. We will be back tomorrow with top news. Plus, Eric McErlane will be on hand with the Sports TV News. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. Thanks for watching. We thank all of the men and women in uniform who put their lives on the line to keep us safe. And as always, go out and make it a good day.
The TV News has been brought to you by American Ingenuity TV. For all of your electronic marketing and creative challenges, American Ingenuity TV is simply the solution.